guys, and thank you so much for watching my videos. And now I have a DIY for you guys. If you're in California like me, or one of the states that is, has a huge outbreak of coronavirus, then you might be running into the same problems that I am having. So the stores are pretty much wiped of hand sanitizer. Anything Lysol product is gone. We are running low on paper products and water. I'm an extreme couponer, so I do have the paper products and water and a bunch of the Lysol wipes and all that stuff. But hand sanitizer, I've been giving it out to, a lot of my friends and stuff that work in the public sector. So they're either, they work for the city, or they're, a police officer, whatever that may be. I've been giving it to them because they're the ones that are out in the public and they really, really need it. Now, of course, I have a small supply for me and my husband, but I was looking online, and luckily one of my neighbors, she's a really good friend, actually a really, really good friend. She's actually a registered nurse, and I was telling her about this, and she's like, oh, let me send you the recipe. So she sent me the recipe, which is super easy on how to make your own hand sanitizer. Just a little warning, guys, if you have ultra sensitive skin like I do, I highly recommend you use the essential oils that I'm going to recommend in this recipe, because it's going to help with the keeping your hands moisturized and soft, as well as still killing all of the germs and things like that. If you don't have ultra sensitive skin, you don't need to use necessarily the essential oils I'm going to show you guys and all this other stuff. But if you do, I highly recommend you do that. Definitely test it out on your skin before you start just using it regularly. Make sure you don't have an allergic reaction to it. I'm just giving you guys a warning. It is a recipe you can find online. It's very easy to do. And yeah, but I don't want you guys to be like, I used it and I broke out in a rash and I'm allergic to it. So make sure you just test it on your skin before you start using it on a regular basis. And I mean by testing it is just put it on your hand, for maybe a day, and then seeing if you develop a rash or some type of skin irritation. If you do, then you cannot use it. Now, I have ultra sensitive skin. I've used it yesterday all day trying that recipe, and no rash. My hands actually feel a lot softer than using the Perel, because I did use the essential oils. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. We're going to go ahead and jump right in. I'm sorry this introduction is so long. I just definitely wanted to put that disclosure out there just in case you do have sensitive skin like I do. Now, if you have not already, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell so you never miss an episode. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Guys, so let's go ahead and go over the list of items you're going to need to make your own hand sanitizer. So I picked up some travel bottles. I've had these from the Dollar Tree, and you can pick them up at the 99-cent only store, Dollar Tree, anywhere that sells travel bottles. Everybody has them. Walgreens, Walmart, Target. You're going to need some measuring spoons, vitamin E oil, which you can pick up at the Dollar Tree. So rubbing alcohol, I actually picked that up at the 99-cent only store because I could not find it at Dollar Tree. You're going to need some aloe vera gel. So this I picked up at the Dollar Tree. It's the aloe vera gel. This is additional if you wanted to do this. Some tea tree oil. It's just going to help with the keeping the moisture in your skin, because if you just use the rubbing alcohol and the aloe vera, your skin is going to get very dry. So using the vitamin E oil as well from the Dollar Tree, and the tea tree oil and some lavender oil is really going to help keep the moisture in your hands. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my tablespoon, and I'm going to measure out 3 tablespoons of aloe vera. So I'm going to use my aloe vera gel here, and I'm just going to measure out 3 tablespoons of aloe vera. So I just took the lid off, and we're going to use 3 whole teaspoons of aloe vera. And 3. Now, the next ingredient is your rubbing alcohol. Now, if you have witch hazel, then you can use that. Like a lot of us have witch hazel from couponing, or we use it on our skin on a daily basis. You can use witch hazel. Just make sure you use 2 tablespoons of witch hazel. But I only have rubbing alcohol. Amanda has all of my witch hazel because that's something I don't use on my skin. As you guys know, I have very sensitive skin. So I'm just going to use rubbing alcohol. It's the same thing, just a little bit more harsh on your skin. Like I said, that's why I'm going to use the oils to make it a little bit more moisturizing for my skin, so my skin does not dry out and get cracked. So I'm going to measure out 1.5 tablespoons of rubbing alcohol. That's 1 tablespoon, and then I want to measure out 1/2 tablespoon. I'm just going to put this in half. So a half a tablespoon of 1.5 tablespoons of rubbing alcohol. If you wanted to use witch hazel, you most certainly could. Now you could actually stop here. You don't have to really put the vitamin E oil or the tea tree or the lavender, but like I said, it's going to be very drying to your skin. So you want to make sure you keep your skin moisturized rather than having it cracked and dry. Now the next ingredient, and I'm looking at my thing, is we're going to use half a teaspoon of the vitamin E oil. So I'm just going to use my vitamin E oil that I have a ton of, that I've purchased. That you can get it at the 99-cent only store. You can get it at Dollar Tree. You can also order it online. So it just measures out a half a teaspoon of vitamin E oil, and I'm going to add that to my hand sanitizer. And then finally, I'm going to add 20 drops of the tea tree oil. And you can get this essential oil at the Dollar Tree. Sometimes they have it. Sometimes they have it at the 99-cent only store as well. Like I said, you don't necessarily have to do this step, but I'm trying to keep my skin moisturized while I'm hand sanitizing my hands. So I'm just going to measure out 20 drops. So next thing I'm going to do, just to make it not smell so alcohol-y and have a nice fragrance to it and smell good on my hands, I'm going to use some lavender oil. You can definitely pick this up at the Dollar Tree or the 99-cent only store if they have it. You can also order it online. I believe Walmart and Target sells it as well. So you just need to use 10 drops of this into your mixture. So I'm just going to measure out 10 drops and we'll continue. So the last thing that you want to do is you want to whisk your little hand sanitizer together and blend it all thoroughly. And then you want to go ahead and put it in your travel bottle. Now, it smells really good because of all of the essential oils. I highly recommend you do the essential oils, at least the vitamin E, maybe some lavender oil. If you have it, if you're in a pinch, you don't necessarily have to use it. Just be cautious about using it on your skin because like I said, it's going to dry your skin out because it is alcohol in it. It's alcohol based. So you want to make sure that you do not dry out your skin and crack it or burn it using that much alcohol on such a regular basis. So this is the color that mine turned out. Kind of looks like slime. And then I'm just going to take this and I'm going to put it in one of my travel bottles and I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's complete. Okay guys, so this is what it looked like as it was done. I did do it on a larger scale so you can get a whole entire bottle of this. A whole entire bottle was 3 times the recipe. So I did this I did the recipe 3 times and I was able to fill it, the whole entire travel bottle, with that. Now, I like it. It smells really good. It does not have that alcohol smell to it. And it does work really, really well. Like, no issues with my skin or anything like that. So I hope this video was super helpful for you guys that are out of hand sanitizer like I am. I hope you guys can make this at home. And yeah, I will go ahead and link that written instructions on how to make it in the description box in case you guys want to go ahead and give it a shot yourself. Just something to have, actually something to stockpile on, or maybe put in your stockpile just in case you aren't affected right now, but maybe a little bit later. I hope not, I pray not, you know, something like this might happen to you and your hand sanitizer is gone in a second. So definitely good to know that there is a recipe out there that you can definitely use. Now, I hope you guys are having a fabulous, blessed day. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. And remember, if you like these videos, please remember to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. And I'll be talking to you guys real soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.